Alright folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Palm Houses video, and today we are going to EX Lance for one, and run him in Dragon Zone because it is very, very good and powerful. So yeah, let's exchange some of these, right? First, and get a few of these power-ups going. There we go. That's 20 out of 20 at least, and oh, my champion spirits are getting a bit low now. Anyways, there we go. Lance and Dragonite. Love the CX. The CX outfit is so good, man. It's so good, and it's crazy because I'm not a huge fan of Dragonite's like color schemes overall, but like on Lance, it just looks fantastic. Anyways, love it. Very, very, very good. So what we're gonna do today is, if you're thinking, oh, are we gonna do, you know, Hyper Beam Lance with Dragon Zone, very, very powerful. True, very, very powerful. Should be, what, the third highest single target damaging move in the whole game, right? But no, well, we'll do it later. But first, what I do want to do is EX Sync Nuke Lance, because a lot of people might think, okay, this guy Sync Nuke sucks, he has 0 multipliers, right? Nothing on his grid, and it was true beforehand, right? Before Lucas came in, very, very true. His sync is terrible. It's not like the worst in the world, just because he does have like a high attack stat, and like he's not a mega, so like it was never like Karen terrible, right? But it was not very good. However, now with Dragon Zone, Lucas, his sync is actually legitimately good now. So after the extra Dragon Zone boost, right, this guy sinks harder than like a lot of really, really powerful, you know, striker EXs that have actual real multipliers. For example, stuff like Alder, right? Devastation 2 times multiplier, sinks harder than Alder, right? Hilda, right? Towering Force, harder than Hilda, harder than Diantha. Also, I think Devastation, right? If I remember correctly. Brendan even, right? Brendan's a big one. Hala's a big one, right? Like all these units, this guy just sinks much harder than Steven, etc., right? And he has no multipliers. It's just straight up high attack, high a lot of damage on the sync move. In terms of the BP, there's a lot of BP nodes, and Dragon Zone with Lucas. Dragon Zone with Lucas. That's just how great it becomes. So anyways, that's why we're going to try to sync nuke it. I'm not sure if it could one-shot this stage in particular, just because this stage is pretty tanky, right? This stage is pretty tanky physically, so I'm not 100% sure if we could one-shot it like a lot of the others, but we'll see. 2K Master Mode parameters. I mean, if 2K doesn't work and we're close, then maybe definitely 1.5K, but let's try 2K just for the offensive parameters. We're gonna even pick up sync move countdown, just not to give them any defense or whatever, and see how well we can do over here. So we have Lucas, Dialga, obviously Lance and Dragonite. It's just basically all the sync move power up nodes, plus some you know, extra +5 attack. And then Hilbert here, obviously, to max out his physical attack stats. So we have guaranteed crit with Lily here. Guaranteed crit with Lily here. Potions. It's our time. Probably potion again, because I do not feel safe. And we get Dragon Zone here. And it'll survive. Yeah, no, it's gonna survive the bubble beam. Come on. Alright, one more there. And we'll have our sync up and see if it's enough to finish them on the first sync. Oh my god. That's pre-sync Hyper Beam damage. Alright, here we go. Here is the guaranteed crit. Dragonite sync. That surely has to finish here, right? Right. There it is. The one sync, I guess, technically, because we did have a Hyper Beam before it, but the one sync clear on a 2K Master Mode with Mr. Lance and Dragonite. who has no multipliers in its grids. So, all right, now the insane part of this is over. Let's try the crazy part, which is the hyper beam damage. All right, now we're gonna try out hyper beam, which we're only gonna run HP parameters over here. So so the opponent hopefully doesn't die in one hit, and no defense, because I like seeing big numbers from the hyper beam. And we run Sabrina over here, obviously, and see how it goes. See how this one goes. All right, so what are we going to start this off with, honestly? Let's just go straight up hyper beam, I guess. Draco meter's gonna hurt. Let's see. We do that, get some speed in. That hurt a bit. What else? It's double 6 cents here. We haven't even set up Dragon Zone yet, by the way. Let's not set it up until we get our support EX sync in there first. All right, extra special attack as well, nice. And let's get this in, and this in. All right, not max crit yet, but 80% chance of crit. So I'm hoping we hit the 80% over here, right? So here we go, folks. Dragon Zone boosted hyper beam with support EX. And 17,000 damage. 17,000 damage. 70,000 damage. Real, not clickbait. 18,000. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nah. We're almost hitting 20k, bro. What is this? Almost one-shot this guy. And a max HP. Dragon Zone's gone. You know, 30k is not bad, but hey, extra 50%, always good. Look at that, look at that! Third highest single target damage dealer in the game. Lance and Dragonite, folks. It's crazy how they just like made this rather, I guess, I would never say that Lance was like Lance was never like bad, but like he was kind of, you know, wasn't as crazy as some like the newer units that have been released recently, right? He was still there, you know. I mean, a hyper beam Lance is still a hyper beam Lance, but they just decided to completely buff this, again, very, very old unit, right? The first Pokefair, in fact, in the game, and just completely destroy, you know, everything over here. Third highest single target damage in the game, and his sync nuke is very, very good now in comparison to, again, a lot of like the other you'd conventionally think are good sync nukers, which are still, they're still good sync nukers, but this guy, no multipliers, etc, etc, 2k master mode with 1 extra hyper beam in there, and it's a pre-sync, it's not even like post-sync hyper beam, pre-sync hyper beam, boom. This guy's nuts, man. This guy's absolutely nuts. Wow. What can you do? That's gonna be this one. I guess I hope y'all and gentlemen guys think in the comments down below. Like, share this video, have some more Palm Mouse content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.